A 4-year-old girl has been reunited with her parents almost 3 weeks after she went missing in the Australian outback. Cleo Smith was found by the police in a locked house almost 100 kilometers from where she disappeared. She was asleep with her parents in a tent in remote Western Australia. When her mum and dad woke up, Cleo was missing, sparking a nationwide search. A 36-year-old man has now been arrested.
It's a wonderful day for this little girl and her loving family. It is a really special day for Western Australia. Indeed, I know the nation is rejoicing over the fact that we've been able to conduct this operation and we never gave up hope. And I know that Cleo's parents never gave up hope.
Well, Arise correspondent Lape Olarinoye has been monitoring this story, and she joins me now from London for more. Good to see you, Lape. So dramatic events in Australia. I mean, I can't even imagine, the sense of overwhelming relief that the family will be feeling. Tell us more.
The sense of relief is completely overwhelming, not even just for the family, but for many of us all over the world who are parents, who can relate to this, harrowing incident. So, of course, Cleo has been missing for 18 days, but the circumstances are extremely bizarre. Usually, if you look at the history of missing children, by now the outcome is very scary. But Cleo was found in a locked house after, days and days and days of search, rescue teams by the Australian police, air, land and sea. We're told that the search rescue efforts were out of this world. They were completely vast across the whole country. And leading up until the rescue today, the police still have not disclosed what led to them finding her in that locked house, but actually just given the details of the fact that they were told, they were given a lead about a car, its whereabouts, and of course reports from neighbours who said to have seen this 36-year-old man buying nappies, and that was some of the clues that led to it. But it's all part of a massive jigsaw. But I think that the ultimate is that the parents are, of course, overwhelmed that their child is back with them and reunited, and that we don't have to deal with this for another 18 days.
Well, absolutely. But of course, for the family, I mean, you mentioned obviously they're over the moon that their daughter is back. I mean, this is probably just the beginning of a long path of healing and recovery after such a traumatic ordeal.
Indeed, Charles, it's extremely traumatic. And let me just quickly tell you what happened leading up onto Cleo's disappearance. I mean, they were on, a camping site that's north of the city of Perth. And it's known for its coastal areas, its serene views and so on. So the family were there in 2 different rooms. Her little sister was in the cot and little Cleo was in the airbed mattress. And between the hours of 1:30 and 6 a.m. is when she's said to have disappeared. The tent doors were left wide open and her parents were adamant that she couldn't have opened that door and wandered off. And that is what led to this huge search and, a possible abduction. And so, of course, it has been a completely harrowing 18 days for the parents. Something that started off as a family holiday and was obviously ended up being the most awful experience any family could possibly face. But the most important thing, as I say, Charles, is that the police officers were alerted. The search rescue team worked tirelessly to reunite the family, and even as far as the police went as far as offering a £540,000 reward for anybody that would give information that could find her. Unfortunately, there wasn't that kind of information. It was all purely done by the police effort. So yeah, it's a well commended search and rescue for the Australian police.
Absolutely extraordinary story. Thank you very much indeed for bringing that to us. Lape Olarinoye, Arise correspondent, talking to me there from London.